try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way. I love running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. The Jets are going to... as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. He'll drop this underneath to Carter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Again, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. First down now, but that clock rolling. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Running left on the handoff, Carter.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you got to get a cutback laying on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angle.
I'm in college football where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson making the catch is Sternberger. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Carter will try the right side.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
This one caught by Crowder. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Wilson. Wide open receiver, complete.
Have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Another. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets.
Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On second down, a run with Gibson. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 91 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost to the 30.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Moores, he finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Over the middle, complete. It's Morgan. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Michael Carter and the Jets offense ready to get back to work. He is hoping to find end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you get
fellas up front,
it's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Quick slant to Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They shakes him off, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamin Davis, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
A fourth and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
So a chance there goes by the wayside. That one just didn't have enough leg to get there.
Yeah, and it would have given them a lead here in the fourth quarter. And those are the ones that keep you up at night when you don't.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on
game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have to try and move past that pick-6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, Morse.
That one is slants to McLaurin.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Spot Samuel out near the sideline. He makes the catch.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
This drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
122 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Back to throw. Morse dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. Good Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Carter once more. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run with Carter.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on